How's it going?
All right. I spoke to you a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was interested to talk to a Catholic because I just found out that 2017 the Queen's Chaplain Anglican Gavin Ashenden.
Yes.
He converted to the Catholic Church.
Indeed, yes, he did. Yeah.
And then just last month,
It was Michael Nazarali.
Nazi rally. Yeah, did the same. He was considered to be the Archbishop. Now he's gone to the Catholic Church.
Archbishop of the Anglican Church?
Yeah, he was considered, this guy, Michael Nazarali.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
And now he's defected to the Catholic Church. So I just,
What's happened?
what's going on? And I read the Pope doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be like, oh look, we're poaching all these. He's embarrassed himself.
I guess if the men or women make their decision in their conscience, they'll do that. I know what you mean about the Pope not being too keen on conversions.
Yeah.
I'm not so bothered about that. I'm interested in the fact that people are converting. You think it through. The smart guys in the Anglican Church. I think part of it is when we had Pope Benedict, he introduced this thing called the Ordinariat, which was for Anglicans to convert to the Catholic Church, but they could keep the Book of Common Prayer and other Anglican ceremonials and so on. I think that was attractive because, after all, there's great beauty in Anglicanism, traditional Anglicanism. So if they can keep hold of their beauty and their rights and traditions and yet become what a lot of them wanted to is accept the Pope, because they look back and they see, well, there was a big division under Henry VIII.
Schism,
and it was a mistake from their point of view anyway, because they think, well, we should be one, and so this is an opportunity to become one again.
Yes,
obviously it depends on your perspective.
Like the Oxford movement in around 1800.
Yes, 1830s, 1840s and so on. Yeah.
Edward Pusey.
Yes.
I mean, I'm from Oxford.
Right. Okay.
I didn't know all this when it should have been like drilled into me.
Yeah.
That this has been the centre of this Anglo-Catholic business, hybrid church.
Yeah.
Which, when you read history, you just think you just can't rationalise it. It's just completely insane to say, oh, we're Anglo-Catholic. That's can't be both.
I heard that. I've only just recently heard that term, Anglo-Catholic. There's a church in Lavender Hill, like around Clapham Junction, and it says Anglo-Catholic Church.
Okay.
I didn't really understand what the term was, but I was. What is that?
It doesn't make sense.
They're what you might call the highest of the high Anglicans. They're like Catholics were before the Second Vatican Council.
Okay.
There's a church somewhere over there. You go into it, you think you've come into a real traditional Catholic church, but it's Anglican, Anglo-Catholic.
Anglo-Catholic,
And it's because the Anglican Church was always divided, and one of the factions was that group that wanted to keep the faith of their ancestors, but had to accept the authority of the monarch as head of the church. And so that was their compromise. But of course, as the politics have died away, a lot of them, particularly with the introduction of women priests in the Anglican Church 30 years ago or so,
was a mistake,
a lot of them came over, and gradually it's been numbers after that.
But that's it. That's why they're leaving. They're saying, these Anglicans saying, because the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, he's gone woke. He's he's bashing the empire, and they're like, we don't want to bash the empire. This is not what the Anglican Church is about, bashing the empire. So it's a case of go woke, go to hell.